it's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Buzzards franchise here in year number 5. Last episode in the first round of the playoffs, we managed to pull an upset over the number 1 seeded Grapplers. 7-0 in game 1, dropped a game 2 to them 13-0, but bounced back in game 3 behind Emily Baum-Ventre to throw a 2-0 shutout to win the series. With that, we move into the second round, which is the conference finals. Semi-final round, we'll be taking on the number 2 seeded Jacks, who won our division this last season. The Jacks have won the division the last 2 years in a row, trying to make it to the finals for the first time in this series, I believe. And on the other side, the Wild Pigs are taking on the Sirloins, 2-4 matchup there as well. Let's see what happens here on that side of the bracket in game 1. It's Mondo versus Castillo. Mondo beats Castillo 4-3 as the Wild Pigs take game 1, so the 2 seed is up in that series. Hopefully we can avoid the same thing on our side. So for the Jacks, they are going to have... They swept their first round, so they're going to have starter number 3, which is Yolanda Cooper, then their ace, Beavis Ortiz, and their number 2 pitcher, Donk O. For us, it's going to be our number 4, our number 1, and then our number 2. So we're going to have veteran Slip Vanderwink on the hill here. Left-hander was on the Sirloins roster in the regular season. We picked him up before the playoffs because Trenton Deputy, the rookie, was not ready for postseason playoff baseball in our opinion. So the veteran Vanderwink, 35-year-old, will come over. And he'll be taking on the left-hander Yolanda Cooper, making her first start of the postseason. Cooper has fallen to the number 3 slot in the rotation this year, after being the ace for the past couple of years. Lineup for today's game will look like this. This is what we got. Winkelson is going to lead off in center field, followed by Warrymore in right. Then it's Buck Swiner in batting third in left field. Batting fourth will be catcher Bern Oliver. Batting fifth, second baseman Class Diaz. Batting sixth, third baseman Miriam Doherty. Batting seventh, shortstop Baca Boyd. Batting eighth, first baseman Atticus Macias. And batting ninth will be the pitcher Vanderwink. Let's go. Game 1, we're on the road, of course, because we will not have home field advantage through the entire playoff run. We are the official bottom seed due to run differential tiebreaker with the Sirloins. Sirloins, I believe, had a plus 28 run differential. We have a plus 2. And both of us finished at 9 and 7. Alrighty. And in the regular season against the Jacks, record stands 2-1 in favor of the Jacks. Jacks won game 1 after they injured Trenton Deputy with a line drive to the face on the 6th pitch of his career. We won game 2 in a pitcher's duel in 11 innings, and they won game 3 after they injured our starter, P.J. Andrews. Let's get it on here. Winkelson, Worrymore, and Swiner will be up first against Yolanda Cooper, the left-hander. Winkelson hitting .308 in the postseason. Looking to get it started here. Look at Cooper's numbers in the regular season. Yolanda is 0-1 with a .270 ERA and a 1.41 WHIP. In her 4 starts, she gave up 7 earned runs. Thrown through 23 in the third innings, so just under 6 innings to start. 28 hits surrendered, one of them a homer. She walked 5 and struck out 14. Batting average against on the year for her is 2. Not bad. Winkelson ready? Here we go. Strike at the letter is 0-1. Pardon me. Strike in there at the knees, 0-2. Swung through at strike 3, fastball blown by him at the knees. First punch up for Cooper. One down, and they'll bring up right fielder Spool Worrymore. Contact versus left-hander active for him. Hitting .231 in the postseason with 1 RBI. Slider inside, ball 1. Heater inside, strike this time, 1-1. Fastball up and in, grounded the first. Right there for it is Manley. He'll take it himself, 2 down. Next up, left fielder Buck Swiner hitting .462. 3 RBIs on the year for the left fielder in the postseason. Fastball at the knees. That's a changeup, actually, 0-1. That is a fastball. That's low, 1-1. Changeup away, ripped in the hole, past the diving Manley. That is a base hit in the right. First hit of the game for the Buzzards goes to Swiner as he's on with a 2-out single. How to bring up catcher Bern Oliver, hitting .417 in the postseason. He has an RBI to boot. Slider at the knees, a strike, going 1. Slider inside, 1-1. Cutter up is broken bat and fouled back. 1-2 as Oliver gets a new piece of lumber. Fastball way chopped in the hole under Manley's glove, but Buffler's there to back him up, and that ends the inning. Bottom one, it's scoreless. Buffler, Salinas, and Manley up first against veteran left-hander Schlip Vander Wink. Hopefully Buffler, the second baseman, leads off, hitting only 1 for 9 in the postseason with an RBI. He'll be the first one to face the veteran Vander Wink. Slip is in his 5th year in the regular season. He is 1-1 with a 3.47 ERA and a 1.37 WHIP. 9 earned runs given up in 23 1/3 innings pitched again, so just like Cooper. He averaged under 6 innings a start. 22 hits given up, 2 homers, 10 walks, 15 strikeouts. Batting average against is better than Cooper's at .253. Vander Wink was on the Sirloins roster. They released him before the playoffs, and we picked him up before the playoffs, so he'll still get a shot at postseason baseball. He did win a ring with the Sirloins last year, so he has that working for him. First pitch grounded to Diaz will make the diving stop. 1 out. Nice pitch. Next up, left fielder Juniper Salinas. She is 10, hitting only 1 for 9 in the postseason. Inside pitch active for her, though. Curveball away. Check swing strike at the knees. 0-1. Fastball away. Chop the second. Diaz charging. Bare hands and flips the first. 2 down. Now to bring up first baseman Grunt Manley, hitting .286, 1 RBI in the year for Grunt in the playoffs. He's hitting 2 for 7. Down and away is a strike called, 0-1. Slider from away is outside, 1-1. Fastball up and in, inside, 2-1. Forkball down and in, that is a strike at the knees, 1-2 the count. Tough out activates for Manley here. Change up and away. Chases it outside, strike 3. First punch out for Vander Wink, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Slip. To the second, we're scoreless. Diaz, Daugherty, and Boyd do up against Cooper. Leading off, rookie second baseman Class Diaz, hitting .308 in the postseason. Ready to face Cooper here in inning 2. Fastball inside, ball 1. Slider down and in, line to left center. That's in the gap over the diving shortstop. Cut off by McFreddy, though, and that will be just the single for the rookie as Diaz is on to start the inning. Runner on for Daugherty. First baseman hitting .462. No homers or RBIs yet in the postseason. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. Skied to left field. Salinas back a few steps. She will make the catch for the first out. 1 down, runner at first for rookie shortstop Baca Boyd, hitting .286 in the postseason. Inside pitch active for him, hitting 2 for 14. Or, I'm sorry, 4 for 14. I cannot count. Strike in there, 0-1 on the knees. Slider at the knees, grounding in the hole, past diving third baseman. Lopez there to save it. That is going to be an infield single for Boyd as the rookie is safe. First and second, 1 down for rookie first baseman Atticus Macias, hitting .300 in the postseason. 3 for 10, he has 1 homer and 3 RBIs. Strike at the knees, 0-1. So far, he's our only batter to go yard this postseason. Change it pulled foul, 0-2 the count. Cutter at the letters, line through the middle, base hit for Macias. Rounding third and holding is going to be the runner as the bases are now loaded. Now to bring up the pitcher Vander Wink with the RBI shot. Bases loaded, 1 down. Come through. Infield is at double play depth. They're not expecting a bunt. Fastball down and in. Sky to right field. Moon makes the catch. Runner tags at third. Coming home Diaz. He will beat the throw. Sack fly for Vander Wink. 1-0 Buzzards. Wouldn't say practicing or being one. I'm just, doing it for fun, I guess. Just got some free time today, that's all. Winkelson's up. What are you? Oh, yeah. Struck out swinging his first time up. Change up is low, ball 1. Swung through it up and in, 1-1. Fastball down and in is pulled. 1-2, it's in the seats. Cooper now 10's here. And he chased it, strike 3. Winkelson down swinging for the second time today. However, the Buzzards do take a 1-0 lead on the bases-loaded sac fly by the pitcher Vanderwink. Bottom 2, we're down 1-0. Or we're up 1-0. Jesus, wrong team. Leading off, center fielder Joey McFreddy. He's hitting .500 in the postseason, 1 RBI. Vanderwink ready. First pitch curveball down in the way. That's grounded to first. See us there. Pitcher, first baseman takes it himself. 1 out. Felipe Fowl up next. Third baseman hitting a .143. High pitch active for him. Only 1 for 7 in the postseason so far for Felipe. First pitch fastball down and in. Grounded to short right at Boyd. Backhands it and fires. 2 down. And Moon up next. Right fielder hitting 1 for 3 in the postseason. 1 RBI, so probably 2 for 6. Slider away. That's in there. 0-1. Fastball up. Skied to left. It's right to Swiner. He barely moves, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Buzzards. Vanderwink 6 up and 6 down for him to the third. It's 1-0. Out of the lineup coming up in the second inning, Warrymore, Swiner, Oliver, and Diaz. Warrymore leading off the innings, 0 for 1 today. A contact versus left-hander active for him. Cutter in there, 0-1. Fastball down and in, grounded in the hole. Buffler there for it, and that's the first out. Next up, Buck Swiner. He singled in the first inning and then was stranded on base. Changeup to inside from Cooper, ball 1. Cutter up and in is high and inside, 2-0. Changeup at the knees, line to right center field as Swiner cranks that one. That's going to hit off the wall, and Moon misses it as it goes through his legs off the ricochet. That is be a double for Swiner. Good speed there from the left fielder. He's 2 for 2. That'll give the RBI chance to Oliver, which will activate his RBI man trait. 0 for 1. He grounded out to second his first time up. Chased it outside on the heater, 0-1. Chased that outside as well as it's dribbled in the hole. Cooper bare hands flips the first. 2 down. Swiner gets the third. Diaz up next. Rookie led off the second inning with a single, and he's also scored a run today. He's 1 for 1. Looking for his first postseason RBI of his career. Cutter at the knees, a strike called, 0-1. Cutter up, grounded up the middle, past the diving Buffler, and Diaz will deliver. That's his first career postseason RBI. 2-0 Buzzards lead. Cooper tense. Now to bring up Doherty. Third baseman grounded out her first time. Flew out to left field her first time up. She is 0 for 1. Check swing high, ball 1. Outside cutter, 2-0. Pick off to first. Diaz back safely. Cutter up, line to third. Nice leaping catch by Fowl, and that's going to end the inning as that saved extra bases. Bottom 3, Buzzards still up 2-0 though on the 2-out single by Diaz. Perez, Lopez, and Cooper due up for the Jacks. Bottom of the lineup. Samuel Perez leading off. Catcher is hitting 2 for 6 in the postseason. First pitch fastball up and in is a strike called, 0-1, as Vanderwink's already locked in. Curveball down in the way, chased it in the dirt, 0-2. Worked ball down and in, chased it, strike 3. Second punch out for Vanderwink, 1 down in the inning. That'll bring up shortstop Charlie Lopez, hitting .429 with 2 RBIs on the year. Slider up and away in the first pitch, driven in the gap, left center field, Swiner over, makes the catch, 2 down. Now to bring up Cooper, the pitcher, getting her first at bat of the postseason. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball up and in is called strike, 0-1. Change up away. Check swing strike called, 0-2 the count. Slider down and in. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Third punch over Vanderwink, and that's another 1-2-3 inning. 9 up and 9 down to start the day for Slip. To the fourth, it's 2-0 still. Boyd, Macias, and Vanderwink due up for the second time today. Aka Boyd leads off, 1 for 1 today with a single. Rookie kept the rally going in the second inning. Looking to start one here in the fourth. Cutter drifts outside from Cooper, ball 1. Cutter up and in, line to third, right at foul, makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, rookie Atticus Macias, first baseman, also singled in the second inning. 1 for 1 today as well. Fastball in the dirt, ball 1. Cutter up, line foul, as he's a little late, 1-1. Fastball down and in, grounded up the middle, that's a seeing eye single. Cooper's legs into center. Second hit of the game for Macias. He's 2 for 2, and that'll bring the pitcher up. Vanderwings hit a sac fly today, so no official at bat yet. Bunt being shown, and probably bunt over Macias. Bunt is down. Perez has to go to first. Sacrifice is successful. 2 down, RBI chance for Winkelson, who has struck out swinging twice today. Looking to turn his luck around. Slider in the dirt, ball 1. Change it down and in, caught the corner, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, grounded up the middle. Nice diving stop by Lopez. Throw to first in time, and that is going to end the inning. Buzzards strand a runner, bottom 4, we're still up 2. Top lineup up for the Jacks here, Buffler, Salinas, and Manley. Leading off is second baseman Huffley Buffler. Grounded out to second base his first time up. First pitch change up away. Outside, ball 1. Good take there. Four-seamer up and in. Fouled off. 1-1 the count. Curveball down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Workball down and away. Line to second. Diaz there on the backhand. Makes the catch. 1 out. That'll bring up Salinas. 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to first base, our first time up. Four-seamer away is high and tight, and away, 1-0. Forkball down and away is outside, 2-0 the count. Slider away, line to second up the middle, past the diving Diaz into right center, base hit. First hit today for the Jacks as Salinas reaches. She'll be on with 1 down as she's back to neutral mojo with that hit. Now to bring up Grunt Manley, he's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging his first time up. He chased an outside changeup. First pitch to him, curveball down at the knees, fouled off, 0-1. Four-seamer away. Driven by Manley to left center field, hits it pretty well. Swiner to the warning track, makes the catch in front of the wall. 2 down as he just had enough room. Now to bring up McFreddy. Center fielder is 0 for 1 today. Slider up and away in the first pitch is fouled off. 0-1. Forkball down and in. Check swing strike. It's quickly 0-2. Four-seamer up and in. Fouled off by McFreddy's. He stays alive. Change up away. Lined up the middle. That is a base hit in the right center. That's going to keep the inning alive here. Salinas thinking for third. Relay throw from Winkelson is going to be in time to get Salinas in a rundown. And Doherty will tag her out, and that's going to end the inning as the Jacks run themselves out of the inning. To the 5th, we're still up 2-0, thankfully. Worrymore, Swiner, and Oliver. Hard to line up for the 3rd time today, and it's Cooper looking to knock her out of the game. Worrymore leading off. He's 0 for 2 today. He is grounded out and flown out. Cutter in there at the knees, away, 0-1. Chase the changeup outside, 0-2 as Whiffer now activates for Worrymore. Fastball up line to second, it's right to Buffler, 1 out. Now to bring up Swiner, he's 2 for 2 today. He doubled last time at the plate. He's also scored a run. He's also singled. Fastball high, ball 1. Fastball away, line to third, right at foul, and saves his face, 2 down. Oliver up next. He's grounded out twice today, once to second and once to the pitcher. Slider at the knees, line to short, right at Lopez, and that's going to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Cooper. Bottom 5, it's 2-0. Foul, Moon and Perez due up. Third baseman Felipe fouls 0 for 1 today. High pitch active for him. First pitch curveball down and away. Strike called 0-1. Changeup inside, fouled off 0-2. Slider down and away. Outside 1-2. Four-seamer down and in. Swung through it, strike 3. Fourth punch up for slip today. 1 down. Next up, Moon. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Slider middle in. Fouled off 0-1. Forkball away in the dirt. 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Strike called. 1-2. Slider up and away. Fouled off. 1-2. The count still. Change it below the knees. Check swing low. 2-2. Four-seamer away. Line foul. Moon stays alive. Curveball down and away. Lined at the middle. Past the diving Boyd's glove. That is base hit for Moon. Third hit today for the Jacks. Moon on with his first hit. He's 1 for 2 on a single. Runner first 1 down for Perez. He's 0 for 1 today. Curveball down and away. Runner goes. Ball low. Throw down is late. Stolen base for Moon. Mannon's first of the 10th of the postseason. He is 1 for 1. Receiver down and in. Chop foul. 1-1 the count. Change up and in. Chased it inside. 1-2. Check swing outside. Good take. 2-2. Fork ball away. Swing through it. Strike 3. Fifth punch up for Vanderwink. 2 down, and that'll bring up Lopez. He's 0 for 1. Four-seamer at the knees. Lined at the middle, and Vanderwink took that one to the face. Oliver gets the first in time, though, to end the inning. We'll have to check on Slip to see if he is still conscious to the 6th. We're still up 2-0, though. Diaz, Doherty, and Boyd are due up. That might have killed all of his momentum. Diaz due up. Rookie singled in a run last time at the plate. He is 2 for 2. That did catch Vanderwink in the jaw, so we'll need to wake him up. He's probably knocked out and probably has a concussion. Fastball down and in is low. Ball 1. Change up inside. 2-0. Fastball up an inch. Swung late on the power swing. Cutter up and away. Diaz skies it right center. That's going to hang up enough for McFreddy. 1 down. Next up, Doherty. She's 0 for 2. She is lined out and flown out. Chased it away at the letters. 0-1. Fastball up. 1 hopper to short. Easy play for Lopez on the hop. 2 down. Got to bring up Boyd. He's for his second hit of the game. Change up in there, 0-1. Cutter away, lined at the middle, and Boyd will find another single. He's 2 for 3 today. That'll extend the inning here in the 6th for the 8-hitter. First baseman Atticus Macias, who has singled twice. Rookie looking for his 3rd hit of the game. Fastball up, line in the gap, left center. That's going to be trouble. That could score a run as Boyd's already on his way to 3rd. McFreddy picks it up off the wall. Macias stopping at 2nd. Boyd around 3rd. Relay throw from Lopez is late, and it is an RBI double for Macias. It is 3-0. And Vanderwink has no stats. He's hit a sac bunt and a sac fly today. Do we let him hit? I mean, his stamina's good, but his ratings are absolutely wrecked. I kind of wanted him to get a quality start, too. Do we pinch hit for him or not? That's the question. We could, but... Alright, I'm going to let him start next inning. This is probably a dumb idea, but you know what? I've had dumber, so let's see what he can do. Fastball down the middle, fouled off by Vanderwink, 0-1. Chased it low, 0-2. Fastball inning, chopped at the middle of the second. Buffler backhands it, fires the first, in time to end the inning. Let the Buzzards get their third run on the 2-out double by Macias. 3-0 to the bottom of the sixth. Cooper, Buffler, and Salinas due up against Vanderwink, who's still recovering from that line drive to the chin last inning off of Lopez's bat. Cooper due up first. I expect a pinch hitter. And it is shortstop Rob Glover, the low pitch specialist, getting his first bat of the postseason. Cooper is done after 6 quality innings. She gives up 3 earned runs on 9 hits, strikes out 2 batters. Not a horrible outing, but no run support so far for her. First pitch curveball up and in is inside, 1-0. Four-seamer up and away, high, 2-0. Changeup up and in is inside, 3-0. Slider up high, fouled off, 3-1. Four-seamer up and away, line to left field. That is a base hit for Glover. First hit of the postseason. He's 1 for 1. Got to bring up Buffler's 0 for 2 intense today. First pitch fork ball away, line to right field, but it's right at Worrymore, who's going to make the catch. 1 out. Speedster still over at first base and Glover. Got to bring up Salinas. 1 for 2 with a single. Pick off first, nothing doing. Four-seamer up and away. Strike called, 0-1. Pick off first, still nothing doing. Change it down and away, below the knees, ball 1. Throw down by Oliver is going to be way late. First stolen base of the postseason for Glover, I believe. Let's check that real quick. Where are you, Robert? There you are. Yes, that is his first. He is 1 for 1. 1-1 count to Salinas here. Fork ball down and away. Check swing in the dirt. Good take. 2-1. Slider at the knees. Grounded to second. Diaz backhands it. Fires to third. Glover's safe. Doherty's throw to first is also late. First and third now. 1 down for Manley, who is RBI man active first time today. He is 0 for 2. First pitch to him, a curveball at the knees. Line to right. That's a base hit, and that's going to get the run in. 3-1 the score as the Jacks are on the board, and Vanderwink's no longer locked in, so we are going to take him out now. McFreddy due up next also as RBI man. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Pinch running for Salinas at second is defensive outfielder Seymour Sox. He'll take over at second base as he's a much faster runner. Vanderwink done after 5 1/3 innings. He gives up 5 hits, an earned run, and 5 strikeouts. Both runners on base his responsibility. Had he not gotten injured, I easily see Vanderwink giving us 7 or 8 innings because his pitch count was relatively low. So we're going to substitute him. We no need to double switch because the pitcher was the last out last inning. Coming in out of the bullpen, what do we got? We've got a bunch of lefties, so we're going to go to left-handed specialist Bale Bozer, making his second appearance of the postseason. Bozer in that appearance gave up 2 earned runs in 2 innings, so his ERA is at 9 with a 150 whip. That was in the shellacking against the Grapplers, so we were already losing. He gave the last 2 runs of that game. He threw 2 innings, 3 hits, given up 1 homer, and he struck out 1. His batting average against is .333. Specialist active here against McFreddy to take away some of the edge off his RBI man. First pitch slider away is outside, ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate is driven to right field, hit well. Leaping Worrymore robs him of a home run. Throw back to first in time for the double play as that saves the game and the lead as the Jacks were about to have a 4-run swing. Great defensive play by the outfielder. He may not be hitting today, but his glove work might be enough to win it for us. Coming out of the bullpen to replace Glover, it is Elaine Munstar. For the 7th, Jacks get 1 and very nearly got 3 more as Worrymore robs McFreddy of a home run. To the 7th, it is 3-1. Winkleson, Worrymore, and Swiner atop the lineup up against Munstar. Winkleson leading off today is 0 for 3. He's grounded out once and struck out twice. Seymour Sox, we'll check where he is in a second. Let's see the numbers for Munstar in the postseason. Elaine has made 1 appearance, throwing 2 innings. She's given up a hit, no runs, and she's also struck out a batter while hitting a batter. Her batting average against is .143. Sox is going to stay in right field as that moves Man and Moon over to left field. Winkleson ready, here we go. Curveball's inside, ball 1. Fastball up, chased it high, 1-1. Curveball away, bloop to right field and shallow. Sox slides, drops it, and that's going to be a base hit for Winkelson. His first hit today, he's 1 for 4. Good effort, though, by Sox to try and catch it. Warrimore due up next. He's 0 for 3 today. He has flown out twice and grounded out once. Check swing high on the heater, ball 1. Fastball up and in, chased it high, 1-1. Fastball down and then fouled off, 1-2 as Whiffer activates for Warrimore. Fastball up, line through the middle. That is a base hit into center. His first hit today, he's 1 for 4. First and second now with none down as the Buzzards look to get some insurance. Swiner due up next. He's 2 for 3. He's flown out, doubled and singled today. Pitch out on the first pitch, nothing doing. Fastball at the knees, chopped in the hole past the shortstop into left field. That is a base hit. Warrimore rounds third and holds as the ball is, that was a shallow hit, so we're not going to try and score on that. Bases loaded now. None down for Oliver as he looks to break the game open with RBI man. He is 0 for 3. Can Oliver clutch up? He's had trouble with it in the past. Maybe he can come through this time as Munstar's already tense after 3 straight batters have reached base to start the inning. Curveball at the knees is fouled back, 0-1. Fastball up and away, fouled off again. Oliver behind 0-2. Fastball at the knees, chopped to third. Foul to second, 1. Buffalo to first. That is a double play, but the run does score. It is 4-1. No RBI, though, for Oliver. Diaz due up next. He's 2 for 3 today. 2 singles and an RBI. Diaz looking for his second RBI today. Chased it up and in. That's a dribbler to second. Buffalo to first. That ends the inning. Buzzards only get 1 run out of the bases-loaded jam, but we're back up to a 3-run lead. Bottom of the 7th, we're up 4-1. Foul, Moon, and Perez due up against Bozer in his second inning of relief work. Foul due up first. He's 0 for 2 today. His specialist is at working against him. He's also now tense. And we are going to make a change behind the plate. We are going to bring Ernie Blings in since Oliver did not come through on that last hit. So Blings will take over behind the plate. First pitch slider down and away. Driven to right. Hangs up for Warrimore, though. He'll make the catch. 1 out. Next up, Moon, 1 for 2 with a single. Specialist active against him as well. First pitch changeup inside. Swung through it. Early on the swing, 0-1. Next pitch, fastball up and away. Strike called, 0-2. Slider down and away. Chased it, strike 3. First punch up for Bozer. 2 down in the inning. Now to bring up Perez. He's 0 for 2 today. No specialist against him since Perez bats right-handed. Screwball is outside from Bozer, ball 1. Fastball away, outside, 2-0. Slider down and in, strike called, 2-1. Screwball up and in. Grounded in the hole to second, Diaz over, cuts it off, fires to first, in time, 1-2-3 inning for Bozer. To the 8th, and we're up 4-1 still. Boyd, Macias, or Doherty, Boyd, and Macias do up, that's right. I know how to read. Sure I do. There we are, Doherty up first. Third baseman's 0 for 3 today. Still looking for her first hit of the game. Strike down and in on the heater, 0-1. That one's high, 1-1. Check swing inside, good take, 2-1. Fastball down and in, grounded to second, backhanded by Buffler. He'll make the stop, 1 out. Doherty now 0 for 4. That's going to bring up Boyd. He's 2 for 3. 2 singles today for the rookie. Has his contact versus right-hander trade active for the first time today to complement his inside pitch. Strike down and away at the knees on the heater, 0-1. Curveball down and in, turned on by Boyd, cracked into center field. I think he just missed it, though, as it will die at the warning track. McFreddy makes the catch, 2 down. Next up, Macias. He doubled in a run last time up. He's also singled twice today. He is 3 for 3. Curveball at the knees, driven by Macias, left center field. I think he got that one, folks. It is in the nest as it lands 5 rows deep in left center. Can homer the playoffs for Atticus Macias. He still remains our only batter to go yard. We now lead 5-1 as that's much needed insurance, and he's now locked in. Pitcher due up next, that's Bozer. What's his pitch count? His pitch count's only at 10. He's got at least 1 more inning in the tank, so we'll leave him in there. He'll get his first at bat of the postseason here. Fastball away, blooper to left field. Moon there to make the catch, though, as he was playing shallow, as that does end the inning. Still, the solo home run by Macias gives us another insurance run. We're now up 4, as it's 5-1 to the bottom of the 8th. Lopez, Munstar, and Buffler are up first. There's Lopez. He's 0 for 2. Last at bat, he hit a line drive off the starter, slipped Vanderwink's chin, but was thrown out at first base by the catcher. Change it down and away. Low, ball 1. Fastball at the letters. Strike called. 1-1. Slider down and in. Chopped foul by Lopez. 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. Outside. 2-2. Good take there. Screwball down and away. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Slider up and in. Turned on by Lopez. Cracked to left center. Winkelson going over. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up, Munstar. Pinch hitter coming for her. And it is right fielder Poke Foster. He'll come off the bench for his first bat of the postseason. First pitch slider at the knees. Grounded up the middle. Diaz dives out of his reach. Base hit to right center. Foster now 1 for 1 in the postseason with that pinch hit single. He's on at first with 1 down for Buffler. Second baseman's 0 for 3 today. He flew out to right field last time up. First pitch slider down and in. Check swing strike at the knees. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Line to second. Leaping Diaz makes the catch, and he's going to double off the runner at first. Nice play, rookie, and that ends the inning. Coming out of the bullpen, it is Hugh Jacobs as the Jacks are giving up on the game, it looks like, as they bring the mop-up man out of the pen. Foster will go back to the bench. Top of the lineup up for some more insurance. Winkelson, Worrymore, and Swiner. Winkelson up first, 1 for 4 today. Singled last time at the plate. He's also scored a run. Fastball outside from Jacobs, ball 1. Slider up and in, line to short, right at Lopez for the first out. Next up, Worrymore. He's 1 for 4 today with a single. Slider away, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Curveball bounces, 1-1. Slider middle in, hard grounder to short. Lopez fields it on 1 hop, fires the first, 2 down. Next up, Swiner, 3 for 4 day for Buck. He has doubled and singled twice today. Fastball up and in. Oh, right in the crotch. Oh, that hurt. Infield single for Buck. He's 4 for 5. And Ernie Blings is up next. Catcher going to get his first at bat of the postseason. High pitch active for him. Jacobs now rattled after getting hit in the balls. Curveball bounces in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball pickoff over at first. Late. 1-1. Oh, 1-0 the count. Fastball middle in is fouled off. 1-1 to Blings. Pickoff. Nothing doing. Swiner back. Curveball up and away. Line to center. That's going to hang up, though, for McFreddy to make the catch, and that ends the inning. We do some damage to Jacobs' pride, but we don't score off him, as he's going to need to go ice his crotch. Bottom 9, we're up 4 runs, 5-1. Sox, Manley, and McFreddy go up against Bozer, who would be going for the green 2/3 inning save. What is that, 11 outs? That's not bad. Here's Sox to lead off. Right fielder getting his first at bat of the postseason. First pitch from Bozer, fastball down and away is a strike, 0-1. Slider up and in, high, 1-1. Screwball down and in, grounded up the middle. Diaz dives, knocks it off his glove into center field. Good effort, but infield single for Sox. That's going to bring up Grunt Manley, 1 for 3 today. He is an RBI single on the cards last time at the plate. Specialist is working against him, though. First pitch changeup at the knees. Fouled off, 0-1. Slider down and away. Grounded to first. Diving Macias past him into right field. That's a base hit. First and second now with none down. We're going to go to the bullpen. Freddie do up next, 1 for 3. With a single earlier, he was robbed of a home run last time up, which turned into a double play. Actually, I'll let Bozer take this one since he does have specialist. We'll sub him out for the next batter because I don't want anyone else facing RBI man. No one else has specialist, so this has got to be our bat here. First pitch screwball down and in is inside. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and in. High, 2-0. Change it below the knees. Chased, fouled off, 2-1. Slider down and in. Chase, check swing low, 3-1. Four-seamer at the knees. Grounded in the hole to third. Doherty dives past her. That's going to be an infield single. Misplayed by Boyd. Runner coming home is going to be in there as it's an RBI single. 5-2 the score as Fowles due up next, 0 for 3 in tenths. We will be subbing out Bozer now. All those runners on base are his responsibilities. The tying run's at the plate. Coming out of the bullpen going for the save, it is going to be all about that base. Pewter base, as he'll be going for the first save of his career in the postseason. It's also his first career postseason appearance. Pewter base in the regular season was 1-0. He had a 3-0, where is he? Oh, there he is. 2-0 with a 2.08 ERA and a 1.38 whip. 3 earned runs given up in his 8 appearances with 1 save recorded. 13 innings pitched, 1 home run given up, 5 walks, 13 strikeouts, and a batting average against of .260. Slider down and in. Strike called at the knees, 0-1. Two-seamer down and away. Outside, 1-1. Four-seamer inside. Lined up the middle. Base knocks it down. Fires to third, 1. Doherty back to first. That's late. Fielder's choice, 1 out. First and second still. Tying run still at the plate. Man and Moon. Left fielder 1 for 3 with the single. First pitch to him, a curveball down and away. Check swing low, ball 1. Slider down and in, low and inside, 2-0. Two-seamer ways outside, 3-0. Four-seamer low, ball 4, and that's going to bring the go-ahead run to the plate for the Jacks as the bases are loaded with 1 down. Next up, Perez, he's 0 for 3. That was base's first walk. There's its fastball away. Swung through it, 0-1. Interesting note, Perez was our catcher last year, our backup catcher. Him and base, our battery mates. Slider down and in, fouled off, 0-2. Curveball down and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. First punch up for base. 2 down, last chance for the Jacks is Charlie Lopez. Shortstop's 0 for 3. First pitch, two-seamer up and in. Inside, ball 1. Four-seamer up and away. Strike called, 1-1. Slider inside. Check swing misses, 2-1. Two-seamer down and away. Grounded up the middle. Diaz dives past him into center field. That's going to score 2 runs on the single. It is 5-4. Tying run at third, winning run at first. Jacobs due up next. Pinch hitter is Javier Cortez. Left fielder getting his first at bat. No bigger spot. Base now tense. First pitch curveball down and in. Low, ball 1. Four-seamer at the knees. Strike called, 1-1. Seamer up and in. Strike called, 1-2. Came in active. Slider away. Runner goes. Swung through it. Strike 3. Base gets the second punch out and he saves the game. God, we did not need that to be that close. Buzzards take game 1. 5-4 the score. Jesus Christ, son. Are you okay? Oh, Jacks made it interesting as they rallied late for 3 runs, but unfortunately they could not get the job done. We'll take game 1, 5-4 on the road. RBIs today for us, 1 for Diaz on a single, 1 for Macias on a home run, and 1 on the double, and Vanderwink had the sac fly. For the Jacks, RBI single for Manley, RBI single for McFreddy, and a 2 RBI single by Lopez there in the 9th inning. Vanderwink gets the win, 5 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts, and a line drive to the face. He improves to 1-0. Peter Bass gets his first save of his career in the postseason. He goes an inning, 1 hit, 1 walked, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts given up. Those are 2 2/3 innings in the middle, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and a strikeout. On the other side, Cooper, 6 quality innings, 9 hits, 3 earned runs given up, 2 strikeouts. She falls to 0-1. Munstar and Jacobs combined for 3 innings out of the pen, with Munstar giving up 2 runs. Player of the game is Atticus Macias, who was a triple shy of the cycle, driving in 2. Vanderwink the runner-up, and then Swiner with his 4-hit day. Alrighty, so we're up 1-0 in the series. Head to game 2 with the momentum, and we're going to be at home. Alrighty, first things first, let's see how the second game in the other series goes. Wild Pigs 1 win away from taking it from the Sirloins, who are at home. Battle the Aces, Yogurt versus K's. Wild Pigs hold on to win 4-2, so they sweep. Wild Pigs will be the final opponent for either us or the Jacks. And they will have home field advantage for that series, because I think they had a better record than the Jacks. Alrighty, here's the scheduled matchup for Game 2. It is the Jacks ace, Beavis Ortiz. He got the win in their first game of the playoffs, 1-0, 1.29 ERA and a 0.71 whip. And for us, we'll counter with our ace, locked-in Jude Hockey. Southpaw threw a complete game shutout in his first game of the postseason, 0 ERA and an 0.56 whip. And you know what? We are going to send the exact same lineup we did last time out. We're just going to swap Macias up from the 8th slot to the 5th slot. Boyd goes up from the 7 to the 6. Doherty slides down to the 8. And Winkelson slides down to the 7 as Diaz goes up to the top. And Macias is going to play first. Doherty again will play third. Let's go. Alrighty, last time we were at home, we lost 13-0 to the Grapplers, so hopefully this time around it's a much different story. There we go. Foul, Salinas, and Manley do it first for the Jacks. Foul was hitless in Game 1. He went 0-4, hitting .091 in the postseason. Hokie do it first. Hokie will pitch here in his first start of the playoffs. He threw a complete game shutout. Gave up no runs, 4 hits, giving up 1 walk, and he struck out 7 batters. His batting average against him in the postseason right now is 138. It's also Hokie's first career playoff victory. First change of line in the center, base hit for foul. Leads off the game with a 1-pitch single as he's back to neutral mojo. Brings up Salinas, left fielder, hitting 167 in the postseason. Inside pitch active. First pitch fastball down in the way, swung through it 0-1. Way high, 1-1. Curveball lined at the middle, knocked down by Hokie. Fires the second one. Boyd to first. In time double play. 1-6-3. Nice turn. Next up, Manley. First baseman hitting .364 now with 2 RBIs. Went 2 for 4 in the first game. Curveball down in the way in the dirt. Ball 1. Down again. Fouled off. 1-1. Fired away. Fouled off. 1-2. Tough out versus K-Man, who's going to win this fight. Force him up and in. Skied to left. Slider over. In the shade. He will make the catch, and that's going to be a scoreless inning for Hokie. Bottom 1, Diaz, Worrymore, and Swiner due up. Working leading off rookie second baseman Glass Diaz, hitting .353 with an RBI in the postseason. He'll face Ortiz. Ortiz, in his first start of the postseason, got the win. He is 1-0 with a 1.29 ERA and an 0.71 whip. He gave up 1 run in 7 innings. giving up 4 hits, a walk, 1 home run ball, and his batting average against 160 with 8 strikeouts. Give me 1 second. I got to put my son back to sleep. Oh, on the count. Grounded at first. Easy play for Manley. 1 down. Warmer up next. Right fielder hitting 204.9 in the postseason. Ryan Lee. Ball middle end. Popped left center. Good diving effort by the shortstop, but that is a single for Worrymore. He's 1 for 1. Next up, Swiner. Locked in here with 556. 3 RBIs on the year. Good off first, nothing doing. Swung through it 0-1. Fastball up hard, grounded to the middle. Swiner has his first hit. First and second now with 1 down. Buzzards in business here in the first. So that brings up Oliver with RBI man. Oliver was 0 for 4 in the first game, so looking to make up for it here in game 2. Gerbalton, he's hitting the hole to short. Nice diving play by Lopez. He has to go to first with it. 2 down. Oliver now tense. Now to bring up Macias. Rookie went 4 for 4, 4 for 5 in the first game, hitting a home run. Hitting 500 with 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Gerbalton will sky that to left center, and that's going to hang up out there for McFreddy to make the catch. That ends the inning. Take a second, we're still scoreless. McFreddy, Buffalo, and moving up. Center fielder is hitting 500, 2 RBIs on the year for McFreddy here in the postseason. His fastball popped up behind the plate. Oliver there. Calls for it. Makes the catch. 1 out. Next up, Buffler. Second baseman's tense, hitting 077 with an RBI. First one slider down and inside by 1. Change it down the right yard. They call it strike 1-1. away. Off 1 and 2.
Of you who took the bus here today, don't forget to take your bus station bento box with you on your way out.
Fastball down in the way. Line at the middle base hit. Buffalo's first hit of the series. Might bring up Moon. 333 with an RBI. Curveball down in the way. Checks one strike at the knee. Zone 1. Seamer middle of the plate, fouled off, 0-2. Change it down and in, checks one low, 1-2. Slider up and away, chased it outside strike 3, first punch up for Hokie today. 2 down and that brings up Perez, currently 10, sitting only 200 in the postseason. Seamer up and in, checks one strike, 0-1. Down and away, checks one strike. Called strike at the knees, 0-2. Up and away, fouled off, still 0-2. Slider down and in, swung through strike 3, back-to-back Ks for Hokie here to end the second. Bottom 2 are scoreless. Boyd, Winkelson, and Doherty due up. Shortstop leading off. Boyd hitting 333 in the postseason. Both trades active for him today. Against Ortiz, who's locked in. Outside, ball 1. Outside again. 2-0 the count. Fastball line to third. Nice diving catch by Foul. 1 out. Winkelson due up next, hitting 278. Inside fastball, ball 1. Slider away, fouled off, 1-1. Curveball down and in, ripped foul, 1-2. Fastball down and in, shot to short. Backhanded by Lopez will make the stop, 2 down. Next up is Doherty, hitting 353. No homers or RBIs yet at the third baseman. High, ball 1. Curveball outside, 2-0. Fastball chased high, 2-1. Fastball but in line to center, base hit for Doherty as she'll get on here with a 2-out single. That'll keep the inning alive for Hokie. Pitcher hitting 250 in the postseason. He's currently locked in. Line to third, easy catch for Foul, and that ends the inning. To the third, we're scoreless. Lopez, Ortiz, and Foul due up. So Charlie Lopez leading off at 364. 4 RBIs on the air. Getting 2 last game in the 9th inning with a single. First pitch fastball grounded up the middle. He'll be on with the leadoff single. Ortiz due up next. Pitcher hitting 250 in the postseason with an RBI. One shown and pulled back, rolling the dirt by 1. Seam up and in, bunt down, back to Hokie. Played second to go to first, 1 out. Foul up next, 1 for 1 today with a single. Change it inside, strike called, 0-1. Down and away, lined in the hole, past the diving Boyd into left, that's base hit. First and third now with 1 down. Good chance for the Jacks to score. Salinas up next and 0 for 1 today. Grounded into a double player first time up. First pitch curveball down and away. Checks one in the dirt. Ball 1. Slider up. Swung through it. 1-1. Down the way. Grounded in the hole. Past Macias into right. That's a base hit. RBI single for Salinas. Jacks up 1-0 as Hokie's no longer locked in. And up next 0 for 1 today with RBI man. First pitch 4-seamer down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Up and away. Skied to right center field. Worrymore going over. Runs it down in the gap for the second out. Lead runner will tag and get the third on the play. Runners at the corners, 2 down now for McFreddy, who's RBI man active. He's 0 for 1. Slider down in the way, strike called at 1. Zoomed up and in, chased it inside, 0-2. Changed it down and in, chased it, strike 3. Third punch up for Hokie as he strands the runners, only giving up 1 run here in the third. Bottom half of the third, we're down 1-0. Top of the lineup up for the second time against Ortiz. Let's see if we can break through. Leading off Diaz, Ricky's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Slider low, ball 1. Low again, 2-0. Slider away is fouled off, 2-1. Fastball up the knees, chopper to second, easy play for Buffler, 1 down. Pardon me, next up Worrymore, 1 for 1 today with a single. Slider low, ball 1. Strike the letters, 1-1. Chased him inside, fouled off, 1-2. Good effort by Fowl on the dive though. Whiffer activates for Worrymore. Slider down and away, pulled into the corner by Worrymore. That's going to get him down and all the way to the wall as Salinas gives chase. That'll be a 1-out double for Worrymore. He's in scoring position with 1 down. Going to bring up Swiner. He singled his first time up. He is 1 for 1. Feeder away, ball 1. Forkball down in the way. Swiner hits it in the corner left field. Is that fair? No, it is just foul. 1 on the count. Fastball away. Popped it up to left field this time. That's going to hang up for Salinas. 2 down. Now to bring up Oliver, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up, he's 0 for 1. Currently tense. Curveball at the knees, line to right center. That's in the gap to right center field. He'll deliver with extra bases. We're going to be all tied at 1 on the 2-out double. Oliver into second safely. And he's back to neutral mojo as Ortiz is knocked down to neutral mojo as well. Next up, Macias flew out his last time up, he's 0 for 1. Curveball up, called a strike. 0-1. Slider down and loop to right. Nice sliding catch by Moon to end the inning. To the 4th, we're tied at 1. Buffler, Moon, and Perez do up.
Now batting, the second baseman, Buffler.
Fastball down and in, grounded in the hole to short. That's base hit. Second hit today for Buffalo. 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Moon.
Moving up next, 3 for 1. Down the way in the dirt. Fastball down the way, chased it 1-1. Slider away, line in the hole to short, pass the diving boy to base hit. First and second now with none down as the Jacks have something going here in the 4th. Present next 0 for 1. Fastball up and in, check swing to strike, going 1. Down and in is in the dirt, good block, 1-1. Slider down the way, chased it outside, 1-2. Change button away, check swing high, 2-2. Down and in, check swing low, 3-2. Down the way, grounded up the middle to Diaz, flips the second 1, Boyd to first, double play, 4-6-3. 2 down runner at third for Lopez, who singled his first time up, he's 1 for 1. First pitch slider inside, popped up, shallow left center. Winkleson coming on, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Good pitching by Hokie to get out of that jam. Bottom 4, Boyd, Winkleson, and Doherty do up. Rookie shortstop's up first. Boyd's 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Strike in there. That's inside, 1-1. Curveball away, blooped up the middle. Nice diving play by Buffler to make the catch. 1 out. Winkelson's due up next. Center fielder is 0 for 1 today. Slider low, ball 1. Slider down and in, strike 1-1. Fastball in, check swing, strike 1-2. Fastball in, blooper to short. 1 hops to Lopez, and make the play. 2 down. Her first time up, she was 1 for 1. Slider down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Up and in, heater, 1-1. Slider middle in, turned on by Daugherty, skied to right center field. It's going to hang up for Moon. He'll make the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. To the 5th, we're still tied at 1. Ortiz, Bout, and Salinas due up. There's Ortiz, 1 for 4. He got a sack on his first time up. He's currently locked in. First pitch change up inside. Swung through it 0-1. Forcing looking away. Swung through it 0-2. Slider down and away. In the dirt. 1-2. Forcing looking in. Strike 3 called. 4th punch up for Hokie today. 1 down and that'll bring it foul. 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Ball down and away. Line to second. Diving Diaz over his glove, and that's a base hit. 3rd hit for foul today. He's 3 for 3. Salinas, 1 for 2. RBS single last time up. He's also grounded into a double play. This change up and away is high and away. 1-0. Slider away. Fouled off. 1-1. Curveball down and away. Grounder to second. Diaz backhand flips the second one. Boyd to first. In time, another double play for Salinas to ground in 2, and that ends the inning. Another 0 on the board. Bottom 5. We're still tied at 1. Hokie, Diaz, and Worrymore due up against Ortiz. Hokie lined out to third base his first time up. He was 0 for 1. Still locked in though. Curveball hangs. 1 hopper to third. Foul makes the stop. 1 out. Diaz up next. He's 0 for 2. Slider in there. 0-1. Chase the fastball high, 0-2. Slider down the way, lined at the middle. Nice diving play by Lopez, 2 down. Next up, Worrymore, 2 for 2 today. He's doubled and singled. He's also scored a run. Fastball away, ball 1. Fastball up, 1 hopper to the first. Manley picks it and makes the stop himself. That's a 1-2-3 inning. It's at a 6. We're still knotted up at 1. Hard to line up for the Jacks, though, for Manley, McFreddy, and Buffalo. Manley leading off is 0 for 2 today. First pitch curveball inside. Misses. 1-0 pitch. Forcing it away. Popped up left center field. Swiner coming over. Buck makes the catch. 1 out. Next up, McFreddy's 0 for 2 today as well. First pitch change up and away is outside. 1-0. Slider middle in. Driven by McFreddy to right center field. He got all of that one. It is gone out of the stadium. First homer of the playoffs for McFreddy, and the Jacks have a 2-1 lead. Buffalo up next, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. It's Manley. Hokie's no longer locked in. Receiver down and in, swung through it, 0-1. Curve down and away, fouled off, 0-2. Change up and in, high, 1-2. Receiver up and away, chased it, strike 3, 5th punch up for Hokie. 2 down, and that'll bring up Moon, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider down and away, low, ball 1. Forcing it down and in, grounded the second, right at Diaz, who'll make the play to first. That'll end the inning, but Hokie gives up the lead on the home run by McFreddy, 2-1 to the bottom of the 6th. Our lineup up for the Jacks here, Swiner, Oliver, and Macias. There's Swiner, 1 for 2 today with the single. He's currently locked in still. Threw out the left last time up as that slider's inside. Ball 1. Or strike 1. Fork ball low. 1-1. Fastball at the knees. Swiner cracks at the right center field. Hits it pretty well. Going back, McFreddy. He'll run it down on the warning track. 1 out. Oliver up next. He doubled in a run last time up. He's back to neutral mojo. 1 for 2 today. Slider in there at the knees away. 0-1. Strike high on the fastball. Fastball. Heater high on that one. 1-1 the count. Fastball's inside. 2-1 to Oliver. Fastball at the knees, fouled off. 2-2. Curveball hangs, ripped down the line, left field, but foul. Still 2-2. Slider inside, fouled off. Fastball down to the mound. Ortiz barehands it, fires. 2 down. Next up, Macias. He's over 2 today. Outside ball 1. Heater up and in, high and inside. 2-0. Slider down and in. He misses it on the power swing. Pops it up to center field. McFreddy there makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Ortiz. To the 7th, we're still down 2-1. Bottom of the lineup up for them: Perez, Lopez, and Ortiz. Perez over for 2 today. Let's change it low in the dirt. Ball 1. Force him up and in. High. 2-0. Curveball middle of the plate. Line to third. Doherty dives. Makes the nice catch. 1 down. Next up, Lopez. 1 for 2 today with the single. First pitch fastball away. Strike called. 0-1. Hokie locked in again. Slider up and in. Strike called. 0-2. Change it down and in. Chased it low. 6 punch it for Hokie today. 2 down. Next up, Ortiz over 1 today. First pitch curveball. Fouled off. 0-1. Up and away. Strike called. 0-2. Low inside. 1-2. Forcing it away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. 7th punch up for Hokie, as that is a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 7. We're still down 2-1. Boyd, Winkelson, Doherty, and then the pitcher slot is the 4th. Boyd leading off. Shortstop's over 2 today. Going out and grounded out today. Strike up and in on the heater. 0-1. That's what high. 1-1. Fastball down and in, chop to second. Easy play for Buffler. 1 down. Winkelson up next. He's over 2. Fastball put in, bloops it into center field. Base hit for Winkelson as he's on with a 1-out single. So 1 for 3 today. Brings in Doherty. 1 for 2 with the single today. Curveball inside, ball 1. Curveball at the knees, grounded to the middle, base hit for Doherty, and that'll put first and second now with 1 down. That'll bring Hokie to the plate. We will pinch hit for him. Hokie will went 0 for 2 today at the plate. He'll finish after 7 innings of work. Gives up 9 hits, strikes out 7 batters, gives up the 2 earned runs. Good quality start for Jude. Let's see if this rally can get him a win or back to a no decision at worst. Coming off the bench to pinch hit. going to be backup second baseman Nathaniel Hurls with Powers right-hander active. Hurls in the postseason is 1 for 1, I believe. No, he's 0 for 1. Let's see if he can get his first career playoff hit. Or his first playoff hit, this year at least. Come on, Hurls. Pick off the second, nothing doing. Slider at the knees. Hurls lines it in the gap, left center field. He's going to come through. Fourth-year vet gets it done, as that's going to be extra bases. 1 run is in. Doherty coming around third. She's going to try and score. She will. It's a 2-run double for Hurls on the pinch hit. It is 3-2. Buzzards take the lead, and Hokie is now the pitcher of record for a win. Diaz up next, 0 for 3. Ortiz no longer locked in. Forkball middle in, grounded to second, shortstop. Hurls dekes the shortstop. He'll get to third on the ground out. 2 down now. And I bring up Worrymore. Spool 2 for 3. He's doubled, singled, and grounded out today. Looking to drive in his first run of the game. Strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up, chopper to first. Manley there. He'll tap the bag, and that ends the inning. But the Buzzards get 2 runs on the pinch hit double by Hurls. We now lead 3-2. Hurls is going to stay in the game at second base since Diaz is tense. Coming out of the bullpen for us is going to be rookie reliever Hesto Despot. To the 8th, we're up 3-2. Foul, Salinas, and Manley top lineup up against Despot. Foul leading off the inning is 3 for 3 today. 3 singles so far for the third baseman. Facing the rookie Despot. Right-hander in the regular season had no record, a 2.19 ERA and a 1.14 WHIP. He gave up 3 earned runs in 7 appearances, totaling 12 1/3 innings, 12 hits surrendered. 2 walks, 1 homer, 10 strikeouts. His batting average against was .261, second best in the bullpen. In his first career playoff appearance as well. First pitch four-seamer down and in is inside, ball 1. Change it down and away, low, 2-0. Two-seamer middle in, grounded to second, Hurls there on the backhand. New guy makes the play on his first bat, 1 down. Next up, Salinas, 1 for 3 today with an RBI single. It's a pitch active for her. She's grounded into 2 double plays and singled in a run. First pitch curveball down and away. Popped up behind the plate. Oliver back near the seats. Makes the catch, 2 down. I'll bring up Manley with the bases empty. He's 0 for 3 today. First pitch two-seamer up and away. Fouled off, 0-1. Change it down and in. Chase knocked back to Despot on the mound. He'll fire to first. 1-2-3 inning for the rookie. Bottom 8, we're still up 1. Swiner, Oliver, and Macias due up. Our lineup looks to get some more insurance runs. Swiner due up first. 1 for 3 today with the single. No longer locked in. That was a pork ball, low ball 1. Sorry about that. We're back here. 2-0 count to Swiner. Bottom of the 8th. Buzzards still looking for an insurance run. Curveball hangs is fouled back. 2-1. That's high on the slider. 3-1. Slider middle in. Chop to second. Buffler there. 1 down. Next up, Oliver. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. Strike at the knees. 0-1. Curveball below the knees. 1-1. Fastball up and in line to short. Backhanded by Lopez. 2 down. Base is empty for Macias. Rookie's 0 for 3 today. Curveball away. Pulled into right center field. Sox Moon there for it. That is ending the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Ortiz as he gets through the 8th. To the 9th, it's still 3-2. McFreddy, Buffler, and Moon due up. Here's McFreddy. He's 1 for 3. Solo home run last time at the plate, facing the rookie Despot, going for the 2-inning save. Can the rookie get it done? 1-run lead. Two-seamer down in the way. Outside, ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Inside, 2-0. Ball down in the way. Chop foul, 2-1. Change it down and in. Chased it, 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. First punch out for the rookie Despot, 1 down. Next up, Buffler, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles on the cards. First pitch curveball down and away. Outs. Three-seamer up. Just chased it, 1-1. Change it middle in hangs. That's line down the left field line, but it is foul. 1-2. Three-seamer up and away. Chased it, strike 3. 2 punch outs for Despot. 1 more out left. Buzzards 1 out away from securing their first berth in the championship series. Here's Man and Moon. 1 for 3 today with a single. Here's the last chance for the Jacks. First pitch, two-seamer middle in. Strike called. Four-seamer down in the way. Line up the middle to short. Diving Boyd off his glove in the center. That will extend the inning. 2-out single for Moon brings the go-ahead run to the plate. Tying run at first. Here's Samuel Perez, the catcher. He's 0 for 3. No pinch hitter for the 10's catcher. It is his at bat. First pitch, four-seamer away. Blooper to center. Winkleson in. He's under it. Calling for it. And Winkleson puts it away as the Buzzards sweep the Jacks out of the playoffs. 3-2, your final score here in game number 2. And the Buzzards have secured their first berth in the championship series here in 5C. A close pitcher's duel here in game number 2. Home run for Joey McFreddy. 1 RBI single for Juniper Salinas. Everybody in the Jacks lineup got a hit today except Manley, Perez, and Ortiz, the pitcher. On our side, hitless today were Diaz, Macias, Boyd, and Hokie. RBIs today, Byrne Oliver had an RBI double, and Nathaniel Hurls had a 2 RBI double there as a pinch hitter to secure the win in the 7th inning. Pitching lines, Beavis Ortiz throws a complete game loss. 8 innings, 8 hits, 3 earned runs, good quality start, but he falls to 1-1 as the Jacks lose. Hokie, 7 innings, quality start, 9 hits, 2 earned runs, giving up 7 strikeouts, 1 home run ball. He improves to 2-0 as he takes the victory. Hesto Despot gets his first career playoff save, 2 innings in relief, 1 hit given up, 2 strikeouts in the postseason. Hokie, the player of the game, with his quality start, followed by Nathaniel Hurls with a pinch hit, 2 RBI double to win the game in the 7th, and Beavis Ortiz is the 3rd place finisher with his complete game loss. Not bad at all. We have swept the series against the Jacks. We're going to the finals. We have done it. Okay. We are now 1 win away. We are 1 series win away from our first title in 5 seasons. This is our first shot at one. Let's see if we can get it over the line. We will be taking on the Wild Pigs, who will have home field advantage because they are obviously the 2 seed from their bracket, so they would beat us anyway. I believe the Wild Pigs went 11-5, and we went 9-7 in the regular season. On the mound for them is going to be right-hander Smoke McCarthy. I'm going to take a look at his numbers and see who in the hell he is, because I don't know if he's a rookie or not. There he is, Smoke McCarthy. So they're going to have 2, 3, and then 1 as their pitchers. We're going to have 2, 3, and 4. We could actually have 2, 3, and 1, I think. McCarthy is in his second year. Okay, so he's in his second season, both with the Wild Pigs. 5-3 in the regular season, 491, 547. So he had a pretty solid year in the regular season. Nothing too special, though. B overall, 33-year-old. Nothing. He's a respectable pitcher. Nothing bad to say against him. Comes into this meeting. He has no record, a 3.18 ERA and a 1.41 WHIP. He had a good first start. He didn't get the win. The bullpen backed him up, though. And for us, we're going to send P.J. Andrews to the hill, who's 0-1 in tenths. Andrews was injured in his first start of the year, which was in the first start of the postseason, which was that 13-0 shellacking against the Grapplers. Largely in part due to him getting injured. That was the catalyst for it. 0-1, a 16.62 ERA and a 3.23 WHIP. Looking to bounce back. So that means, what is our pitching rotation going to look like? It's going to be him, Bonventre, and then we'll go back to Hokie. So it's 2, 3, and 1 for both teams because we both swept the second round. Wild Pigs in the postseason come in at 4-0. We'll come in at 4-1. Sorry, I can't count. Alrighty, it's going to be winter. Next episode is going to be the do or die episode for this season. It is going to be the complete championship series against the Wild Pigs. Best of 3. We'll see who comes out on top. Hopefully we can get our first title here in the series. Preview of your lineup here for the first game. It's Boyd, Worrymore, Swiner, Oliver, Diaz, DHing because we will have a DH for this episode. Winkelson in center, Doherty at first. Hurls will start at second base, and then Macias in at third. We're going to swap Macias and Doherty because Doherty's the better fielder, so she should be at third base. Alright, not bad at all. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. Big win. We knocked the Jacks out in a sweep. Love to see it. A little hairy there in Game 1. We rallied in Game 2. So we're now going into the championship series against the Wild Pigs. It'll be best of 3 next episode to see who will be crowned Season 5's champions. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, obviously thank you so much for sticking around. Love seeing everybody. If you haven't already here on Twitch, go ahead and hit the follow button down below to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down below in the description. Tune in next time for the championship series. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.